The question here is, how do we protect the future of Greenland from a Chinese or Russian long-term, some sort of long-term Chinese or Russian influence operation? This is a very, very silly thing the Europeans are doing, and I hope they'll back down before they damage the relationship further.
Well, Alex, on that contingent of troops, plus you mentioned Russia and China, Senator Tom Tillis, who's a Republican but has become a critic of President Trump, posted this on X saying this response to our own allies for sending a small number of troops to Greenland for training is bad for America, bad for American businesses, and bad for America's allies. It's great for Putin, Xi, and other adversaries who want to see NATO divided. The fact that a small handful of advisors are actively pushing for coercive action to seize territory of an ally is beyond stupid. It hurts the legacy of President Trump and undercuts all the work he has done to strengthen the NATO alliance over the years. So what's your response to the senator there, in particular him saying that dividing NATO is great for Russia and China?
Well, I couldn't disagree more with the way the senator phrased that. I think that the only people dividing NATO, and by the way, Carly, the person who saved NATO is Donald J. Trump. That was an alliance that was headed towards complete disintegration because no one was paying anything for defense until President Trump stepped in and forced the alliance to finally be relevant again. And now the Europeans, for these kind of performative domestic reasons, are sending troops, I think, to show their own people that they have some sort of role on the world stage. That's dividing NATO. That is doing immense damage to our ability to stand steadfast against China and Russia. President Trump is moving us toward a long-term solution where Greenland can be a closer part of the United States for our security and for the security of NATO.
Okay, so moving over to Iran, the supreme leader out with some new comments this weekend, calling President Trump a criminal and blaming him for the brutal takedown of protesters.